All right, guys, Renegade Rows. There's quite a few things to cover. So first thing, the Renegade part. Renegade's just a fancy way of saying plank. So I'm gonna stay in plank. Now what I'm gonna do is as I pick one of the weights up and row it past my body, I'm also actively reaching through the other arm in order to keep my hips still. Hips gotta be still, active push and pull. So a Renegade Row, active push, active pull. As I do my row, it should feel just like any other row. You should feel it in your posterior, right in your back by your shoulder blade. This is not a bicep curl. In the future, you guys will see Renegade bicep curl. This is a row. Now, if we're adding in a push-up, you can always drop to your knees to do your push-up, but whether you're on your toes or your knees, we need to make sure that your shoulders and your hips drop at the same time, because a lot of times the tendency, especially as you get a little fatigued, your push-up looks something like this. You're trying to keep your hips up to make it easier. We need to make sure they come down with you so that you can continue staying in a good plank, come down with you as you do it. A couple ways to make this a little bit easier if need be. If your wrists are kind of bothering you in this plank mode, what you can always do is you can do your push-up. You can grab one while one hand is on the floor. You could do a few Renegade Rows, move them out of the way, do a few push-ups. If you're gonna do the Renegade Rows on your knees, you really have to actively push through your hands. Otherwise, you're gonna have a tendency to do a lot of twisting. And that's our Renegade Row.